I'm Captain Tripp with Boat Test, and I'm standing in front of Hanover's 347. This is a mid-sized cabin cruiser with some style and some flair. Let's get aboard and see what it has to offer. Coming aboard, the first thing I notice, of course, twin Mercury 300 V8s powering this boat. And then you can't ignore the amount of space that is on the back of this boat for entertaining and enjoying a day at the sandbar. From the Beach Club, which is 72 inches by about 29 inches, and then this swim platform, 62 inches and about 10 foot wide. We have bar stools around, table, and all these can be removed with a pedestal underneath. We can flip up this to gain access to the splash well. There's pump out for the waste tank, fuel fill, and just behind this small door is a pressurized hot and cold freshwater shower, and then also a spot for the shore power along with a breaker. Also a 4-step swim ladder on the starboard side. This aft seat converts to a sun pad, and in this configuration it's 59 inches by 59 inches. There is a retractable awning overhead to give yourself some shade. Coming into the cockpit, the theme of openness continues. Overhead, the clearance is 6 foot 8 inches. You can also see the inset LED strip lighting along with a Fusion head unit and Fusion speakers throughout. Now, that's going to be fantastic to entertain all your guests. There's 152 inches of L-shaped seating with storage underneath. Also a pull-out Dometic fridge and a butcher block style table that is folded in half with 3 cup holders routed in the center. The galley is located on the starboard side, and it has a 48-inch wide countertop that can be lifted to reveal an electric Kenyan stove as well as a sink. Down below, there's a storage cabinet, refrigerator, as well as dedicated storage for glasses, stemware, and bottles. More of that butcher block woodwork continues with 5 additional cup holders. Over on the port side are 2 storage compartments with lids. Maybe use one as a cooler and another as a trash receptacle. The helm is well laid out with twin bucket seats, and the captain gets a bolster. Up on the dash, there's a compass centerline, twin Simrad MFD's cup holder, push button for all the electrical switches, as well as your start-stop keys. Wheel is on a tilt base, have controls for the bow thruster and the spotlight up on the bow, as well as Lenco trim tab controls. Mercury controls, and this boat comes with a joystick, which is fantastic. Skyhook, all those things that make docking a boat a little bit easier. The bow is easily accessed through a pass-through on the port side. There are 3 7-inch steps as you make your way forward, along with a little bit of courtesy lighting. The sun pad up here is 59 inches by 59 inches. You can option for a sunshade overhead. Bow rails are 30 inches. Also, there's an anchor locker all the way forward with an electric quick windlass, and I like seeing these wooden seats up on the bow with additional cup holders. Good place to lounge. Coming into the cabin, there's a 20-inch wide companionway with 3 28-inch wide steps. Down below, the ceiling height is 6 foot 3 inches. The V-berth is 78 inches wide, about 74 inches long, and the overhead is 45 inches. You can see there's cushion all the way around with some beautiful diamond stitching, as well as hull side windows, ventilation hatch, and some lighting as well. There's pull-out storage underneath the berth. In one convenient spot near the foot of the berth is a power outlet, climate controls, generator switch, and a USB. I do like how they integrated some luxurious touches down here, like this rounded corner with this suede material, your light wood grains, and your different vinyls. Have a kind of a darker color up here, and then a light white vinyl around with a different texture. Just gives a good luxurious feel throughout the boat. On the port side, the galley is 38 inches wide with a sink, induction cooktop, microwave, 2 drawers, as well as a storage cabinet. And if you want to let some air in, there's a sliding window for some ventilation. It's good to see that this is not a wet head on this boat. And the 6'3" headroom continues throughout. There's a vessel sink with a mirror above with some storage behind there. Plumb toilet. The elbow room in the shower is 38 inches by 26 inches. There's even a small ventilation port. The aft berth is 55 inches by 70 with 22 inches of vertical clearance. This cozy space also has a nightstand with storage and power outlets. That wraps up our walkthrough of Hanover's 347. I'm Captain Trip with Boat Test. Remember, life's better on a boat.